Greetings, YouTube. You know that your channel has grown globally when you get hit up via Twitter and then ultimately via Google Drive to commentate a 100% Act 6 exploration opening, and everything you see in front of you is something I can't understand. Though, of course, I understand the general concept of things like featured Cavalier Crystals. This is going to be a unique commentary. And I gotta say this, it just makes me so happy to see a different language than English in front of me. That might sound weird, but it just reminds me that there are people who watch my channel that aren't just in the United States. I know that I'm reminded of that daily, even in just my across the pond streams, but it's neat. You know, if you're watching this and you're saying to yourself, man, I wish I had a YouTube channel. Like, I used to be you, right? I used to sit there and I used to say, man, I wish I had a YouTube channel, but nobody would ever watch me. I'm not the best at the game. I'm just the average Joe, you know? But I made one, expected it never to take off, and, 3 years later, we're now at 48,000 subscribers. So, go for it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. All right, here we go. And 4-star Kabam Mike's lover. Beaming with disappointment is that 4-star Cav. I have only seen 2 6-stars come out of the Cavs that are given at the end of Act 6, whether that be by completion or exploration. And that's to be expected. You got a 1% drop rate on 6-star champions. And on top of that, the 5-star drop rate is under 10%. So you have a 90% chance, shall we say safely, of getting a 3 or 4-star champion from a Cavalier Crystal, which is so ironic because you can't bring in 90% of the champions that you open into Act 6 to help you continue on your quest once you become Cavalier. It's just such an ironic crystal. But, it is what it is. There we go. There's a 5-star Killmonger, the first 5-star, the first champion he could, in theory, bring into Act 6. And that is another dupe of said Killmonger. Well, 1 5-star out of 7, that's realistic what you could expect if you get a 6-star. That's truly amazing, but you can't expect that. In fact, 4-star Agent Venom seems just fine. Okay. 3 Mo. Here we go, here we go, here we go. And Namor. Okay, so a lot of 4-stars, It's also really interesting to see, I know millions of people see different languages than English pop up on their crystals, but I'm still not used to seeing a champion pop out of a crystal and having a different name than like Namor pop out. It's kind of neat. Makes me feel cultured, even though I'm whiter than sour cream. All right, final Cav Crystal. By the way, people are always asking me, how do you record openings? And I've seen a lot of people use this, is it Mobazin app? Very popular way to record. So I know iPhones have a manual recording that you can do on your phone in just essentially pulling up that's home screen. But okay, we got 5 5-stars. I used to play the Pokemon card game, and every once in a while, my buddy would score Japanese Pokemon cards, and it was always neat to look at them. I feel like I'm looking at that version of MCOC, and what a freaking great start to this 5-star Sunspot. This guy, well, I don't know how many times he's duped him, but it's at least once. You can tell this person goes hard with crystals. A lot of high sig 5-stars. And that is a hella average pull. Hella's not terrible, of course. She's fine. But I don't know too many people that use her every day, which I'm sure you can say about 90% of champions in the game. But at the same time, I liked her when she first got released and used to be a Labyrinth of Legends option. Havoc, nice. We got Havoc, Sunspot, and Hela. Those are 3 real good 5-stars, and of course Sunspot is amazing. I can't wait to fight with the Sunspot that's better than a 4-star. I have been troll rolled so many times in the 49 5-stars I've attempted to open for Sunspot. And golly, 10, 12, 6-stars? Magic? Nice. So much better than OG Black Panther, especially Diablo, the man that continues to remind us the effects of alcoholism. All right, one more 5-star. And then I think we'll start to get into the real juicy stuff, including hopefully that 6-star Nexus. And Wasp, bug off. All right, well, anytime you can get Sunspot from a batch of 7, or I should say a batch of 5. I don't know why I keep saying 7. I'm very tired. I probably am saying 7 because I've got 7 hours of sleep about the last 3 nights combined. But whatever, it happens. All right, now don't make that mistake. Go to the basic 6-star where you will have 2 purchases. Even the numbers are reversed, right? It's just fascinating. I forget that somebody is coding everything in this game for multiple languages. That's got to be a thankless job. All right, 6-star number 1, and Thing would have been amazing. I like my 6-star Hawkeye. I think Hawkeye is one of the most underrated and underappreciated champs in the game, but that's not who you're looking for in the 6-star basic crystal, especially when you've got skilled champs like Stealth Spidey, Aegon, Nick Fury, etc. All right, last 6-star chance for something great. Venom the Duck Ghost. And God, I hate fighting 6-star Green Goblin, but I also am not the biggest fan of using him. He's more fun than, say, Mordo on offense or Groot or Iron Package, but 2 very average 6-stars. Okay, so that is it's a pretty unfortunate opening, pretty disappointing opening so far, but now we're where the big guns are, right? Now we're prepping for those big-time items, and we're starting with the Tier 5 class Catalyst Crystal. I don't know what class he needs. I don't know if that tech actually helps him, if he's got Warlock or Ghost, for example. Now he's going to go... Oh, here we go. This really determines... I mean, this is why you 100% explore X6. Okay. Thank God Colossus was buffed. But, man, oh man. Venom Pool and King Groot, that's like the stuff of nightmares. That's what keeps me up at night when I think about exploring Act 6 myself. Now, 6-star Colossus will eventually be good. And I think that once you get him awakened especially, and you rank him up, you'll be thankful you got him. But boy, if you had replaced that Colossus with a Green Goblin, or a Rocket Raccoon, or a Kingpin, or an Iron Package, or a Satan herself, Kamala Khan. This is why the 2-star Nexus format that we saw previewed in the Google Play exclusive deal, that doesn't give you 3 champions but 5, that's what we need to, as a community, demand as Kabam continues to say that they want to progress to more choice, less chance in crystal openings. Nexus crystals are great, but the difference between 5 and 3, it just gives you 2 more chances to not see all middle tier to trash tier champs. And yes, I get that Kabam is going to buff 2 champions per month, and that's exciting, but we also know from Hulkbuster and Colossus that it takes 3 to 4 months minimum of a process to buff that champion, even from the start of the beta test. So it's a slow process, and during that time, that champion's going to be as average or terrible as they are always. So that is my hope, that these, especially high-end Nexus crystals like the 6-star Nexus, grow to have more options than just three eventually. Thanks again to this summoner for submitting this very intriguing crystal opening commentary. Overall, you have a right to be very, very disappointed.